Hello everyone. Welcome to the second week of my 4-week goal setting plan for all of you. Now that you have completed the tip I shared last week and you have thought about what you want your future to look like in all the areas of your life, this week I want you to firstly choose and focus on one of those areas and learn the process of setting your goals. Once you master one area and set your goal, you can replicate the same process for all the other areas on your own. So, quickly grab your notebook in which you have already written your goals and a pen, and let's begin the next step. So, I'm sure many of you may have heard this before, that when it comes to setting goals, make sure to make it smart. So when I talk about being smart, it's not about your smartness in terms of your intellectual or your intelligence. It means to make your goals specific, to make your goals measurable, to make your goals attainable, to make your goals relevant and with a time frame. So we're going to understand each of them and how we can break it down for our own benefit. So let's start with being specific. The more specific your goals are, the better. So let's take an example. You are an entrepreneur who has a startup and you're starting this new business. So fix an amount you wish to earn from your startup. So for example, you wish to earn 1 lakh of INR every month from your startup. So set a goal of earning that 1 lakh rupee from your startup every month. But make sure if you have a plan, a product, a target audience in place, then it will definitely become easy for your business to grow and to earn a particular amount of money. But if you're not prepared and it's still in the planning stage, then please do not set a goal like that because it will lead to disappointment. So make sure you already have your things in place before you set a goal. So make it better and to avoid any kind of disappointment. The second step is measurable. So the progress of this goal has to be easily tracked. Like we took the example of earning 1 lakh rupee every month. So that is a very specific goal and you will know for sure if you have reached it or not, as well as if you are on track to reach it. So once you know how much you want to make per month, you will know what your daily, your weekly goal should be to reach that at the end of the month. Okay, so the third point is how attainable are your goals. So while we are setting our goals, it's good to have higher goals and something which will inspire us, but make sure it's something you can actually accomplish. So consider what will be required of you to complete this step, to complete this goal, and carefully consider whether you have that right now or not. Whether you can give that much of time, that much of attention, that much of energy, manpower, resources, like I said in the earlier point as well. Make sure you have things in place before you start working on it and making your action around it. The next step is how we can make it relevant. But before we reach there, as I have given the example of you being an entrepreneur and you're starting your own business, so please don't set a vague goal of earning a particular amount every month from the first month of your startup business. Because like I said, if you do not have a plan, a marketing strategy, a product, a service, or a target audience in place, it's going to be difficult for you and your business to earn a lakh of rupees every month, for example. So let's come to the next point of making your goals relevant. So make sure your goal is in harmony with your core values and what you're working towards in life and in your business. So if your ultimate dream in your business as an entrepreneur is to be a rich and successful entrepreneur, then setting a goal of 1 lakh a month in the first year is very good and it's actually awesome because you're totally in sync and you're moving in the right direction. The last point would be having a time frame or having a time that you will give to your goal so that it can be achieved at that particular time frame. So don't make the time frame for reaching your goals open-ended. So we may tend to take as long as we need to accomplish the task. But if your goals are completely open-ended without a specific time frame, they may seem not very important, or they may never seem urgent enough. So it's very important that you set a time frame. Let's say here in this example, we have taken a time frame of 1 year, so that at the end of the 1 year, you earn 1 lakh rupees per month for your startup business. And we are using this as an example, and it can be attainable. So it's very, very important that you set a goal with the proper time frame, and make sure that even when you're doing that, it's very, very important to break them down into small steps, so that it makes it easy for you to break it down to weekly, monthly, quarterly, half yearly, and then the yearly plan. So I'm hoping that these smart techniques will definitely help you to reach closer to your goals and setting up your goals in the next step. So like I said, if you're serious about your goals of 2024, do remember to finish these 2 important steps this week. And look forward to next week when I share the next step and take you closer to your goals. And definitely share in the comments below how this has helped you and how far have you reached in your goal setting. And yes, if you're facing any kind of roadblock or any kind of question, I would be more than happy to connect with any of you over a quick chat, or you can even write in your comments if you have any question, if you have any kind of query. And till we meet again, all the best. And I really, really hope you can finish this step this week. And take your time, don't rush, because it's your goal, it's important. So take that time out and finish this, and see you next week. All the best.